We are all on the limit. The car is on the limit. The human being is on the limit. That's what is all about motor racing. That's what is all about Formula One.
Nobody of us wants to die. I mean, everybody wants to live. We don't do it for the thrill of the danger. We do it for the thrill of speed, sensation, being on the limit, but not really wanting to go off and have an accident.
Let me ask you another difficult question. If I were to count back all the world champions, and after all this is the 500th Grand Prix, but if you totaled up all of those great champions, the number of times they had made contact with other drivers, that you in the last 36 months or 48 months have been in contact with more other cars and drivers than they might have done in total.
I find amazing for you to make such a question, Stuart, because you are very experienced and you know a lot about racing. And you should know that by being a racing driver, you are under risk all the time. And by being a racing driver means you are racing with other people. And if you no longer go for a gap that exists, you're no longer a racing driver, because we are competing. We are competing to win. And the main motivation to all of us is to compete for a victory. It's not to come third, fourth, fifth, or sixth. I cannot comprehend how you can try to turn things around to say that I've been involved in more accidents than anybody, because that is not true as well. I don't really understand the point. You should go back 10 years from the date of today and look not only the leaders, you should look the middle field and the backfield drivers, and find by yourself that perhaps what you're saying is not quite right.
Well,
so yeah, Senna, 一緒に記録を見直そうじゃないか。ファンジョーやクラークやラウダ、フィッツバルディの記録をね。
You only have to go back 10 years, the modern Formula One. That's what we are talking about.
そうすると君は何かい？君は隙間さえあれば無意識のうちに飛び込むんじゃなくて考えて運転してるっていうんだね。とてもそうは思えないよ。君は無意識に飛び込んでると思うよ。
When there is a gap, it's designed for being in a competition at a very high level, with cars going so close as they go today, with the same horsepower, with the same level of grip, with the same load aerodynamic. You all know, with the different circuits where it's very difficult for overtaking because the circuits are designed not in an appropriate manner for overtaking maneuvers. You either commit yourself as a professional racing driver that is designed to win races, or you come second, or you come third, or you come fifth. And I'm not designed to come third, fourth, or fifth. I race to win as long as I feel it's possible. Sometimes you get it wrong, sure. It's impossible to get it right all the time. But I race designed to win. And as long as I feel I'm doing it right. Some people agree, some don't. In the end, I'm the one who is doing. I'm the one who is driving. And I can only do what speaks from my mind.
Michael, you've been involved in a lot of controversial incidents on the track in the last few years. Why do you think that is?
I guess because I'm racing in front. If these things would happen in the back, nobody would care. On the other side, I have to fight very hard. And I'd say there are a lot of things which seen by different eyes. You have always two parties, they see it different ways.
The Hill incident, I've looked at it several times. I can't see that Damon did anything wrong at all, and I think he defended less aggressively than you would have done in that situation, but you were very strong against him. Why?
No, I'm against what Damon did in this moment, because he's a pretty experienced driver. If there's a young driver without any experience, just coming from Formula 3, 3000, it's pretty normal to do it there. Even it shouldn't be allowed there. You should start to use the rule from the the beginning school on, but he's there for many years now. He knows how dangerous it is, what it is. In particular, okay, he fought for the position, but he knew he's so much slower. He knew he's going to go for the pit stop. All this. I know you try to make life difficult, but if you talk to other drivers, you will find the answer is not right.
We'll have to agree to differ on that point, I think. Villeneuve says he wouldn't be able to sleep at night if he did some of the things you've done on the racetrack. How do you take that kind of criticism?
I mean, I don't want to talk about Villeneuve, to be honest. There's no point. It doesn't make sense.
Well, you don't respect what he's got to say. You don't think it's thought out or what?
No, to me he develops to a second hill at the moment. I mean, he takes every opportunity to criticize myself without being involved, doing similar things. I mean, remember Japan last year? He drove zigzagging after the start. He came out of the pits. He nearly took me off the road there. So did Heinz-Harald with Irvine. And those guys now screaming and talking. I mean, you have to see things from two sides, and you have to see the global picture. Now they're trying to make me the bad boy. Racing is hard, it's competition. I'm not here to give presents, but I'm clearly saying I haven't done anything purposely to Heinz-Harald. I did something which you can argue, was it right, was it wrong? On the other side, there was no blue flag man indicating me there is coming someone. I tried to look as much as I could. I didn't see him, so what can I do?
Can't you guys sort this out between you behind closed doors? It's great for the Formula One viewers, but it's turning into a very public sort of schoolboy fight, really.
What I believe should happen is we should have a consistent factor judge. We should have probably 2-3 experienced people, maybe old drivers, sitting there watching the TV and saying, that's right, that's wrong.
Do you intend to change your style or your tactics at all?
I don't believe I'm doing anything on top of the regulation, in my view. I'm fighting very hard. I'm trying to use every inch. I'm trying to use everything what is within the rules. For me, it was always clear that I'm not going to win the championship, and it's Ayrton who is going to win the championship. But he hasn't been there for the last races, and I'd like to take this championship and give it to him.